So the sweet spot on a ball when you're kicking it is here. Yeah? So you want to set your tee up to face the direction that you're going to kick. So let's kick towards that sign, yeah? Cultural commercial, valued partner of the cricket club. So you're aiming to get your foot to hit there, because that's like the sweet spot. That will get the most, you know, there's a bladder inside the ball,
yeah,
and it will compress. I'll try and slow it down, and then it will expand and it'll go. That's how a kick works with a ball. So you're aiming, use one of the lines. So let me look at it this way. You're aiming at one of the lines, yeah, hitting that sign. So for me, you need to be setting the ball up like this. Yeah. So hang on, let's get it right. Oh, there we go. It's not been a long time since I've done this. All right, then you do it then, dude. You want that ball with a seam lined up against that sign. Now, everybody's kicking technique is different. It's just what works for you, what makes you feel relaxed and comfortable and ready to go. You got it, Sam? Okay, so the recommendation, and you can do your own, I'll just do it, is that you've got to line up where you're going to kick the ball. So you put your foot down, you look at your target, you find a view, and that's why you've got all the golfer stuff going on with, you know, all the pro kickers. But the bottom line is, above all of that, you've got to feel comfortable with your run up. Yeah, most people will take a side step. The main issue for me, there's two things, okay? Two things with kicking. Is that you are visualizing the ball, look at the ball, look at an end target, think about the wind, adjust, but what you're doing is you're creating an environment where your body just relaxes. You need to be really relaxed. Slow your breathing down. Slow your breathing down. And then if you want to try the difference, put your arms up in the air, breathe in really hard, and then try and kick the ball or talk, because your voice is really tight and it's horrible. Breathe in, breathe out, really relaxed, and lift your arms. And there's a massive difference, because your arms are the ones that give you balance as you're kicking. So what you need to do with your breathing is breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and go. And the main thing for me is to never ever end up stopped where the tee is. You've got to be past the tee, because all of your weight, all of your power is in your body and your core, especially with old fat buggers like me. Going through the ball is the most important thing. So you look at the target. I'm looking at the commercial cultural target. I'm going, kick, I'm through the ball. My ankle, my line of my ankle is directly where the tee was to the target. If you are kicking football style or leaning back and swiping across this ball and ending up over here, your heel pointing over there, the ball can go anywhere. Everything is about straight line. Think about a runway. Sam, that grass has been cut today, sorry. Just go down that line, go. right? Perfect. Yeah, you've run up, you've got your angle, you've released your foot, you've used your arms, you've used a body weight to go through, you've gone straight down the line of the kick, and your weight has gone through that tee. Perfect. Let's do it again. Right now, we don't have to worry about the distance or the outcome. We're just talking about technique. Because the outcome will come once the technique is right. Just feel comfortable. Take the steps back that feel right. Take the steps right that feel good, right, because you're left-footed. Look at the outcome. Look at those, you know, where you want it to go, and go. Okay, I think you still came across it a little bit. A little bit, but the principle of going through it, lining up was right. So let's just go a little bit straighter this time. First one was bob on. You were straight as hell. This time you came across it a little bit. You used a foot angle, and that's where the variance and the outcomes won't be as good. That ball looks a little bit, it looks a little bit straight. It needs to be higher, set up higher, mate, for me to hit the sweet spot. We'll slow it down and we'll see where your foot position is when you hit it. But don't worry about it, just go through your process. Okay, so that one went right. Yeah, it's fine. This is why we're doing it. We're just working it out, mate. We're trying to work out what works. I think what you really need to focus on is running through the center of that sign. Yeah, just really focus on, there's a white line between me and the center of that sign. Yeah. That line, look for that line in your head. Get that line in your head, where you're going. Okay, still a little bit left. Timing wasn't right. Didn't feel right. You hit it flat. The noise wasn't right. Yeah? Yeah, it wasn't quite right. I think you were probably, probably, Sam, I think you were probably here when you went with your kick, and you probably need to be here. I think the sound sounded like your